and welcome back to our channel. Okay, so today we are going to do the
couple
tag.
Couple tag. What are you doing? What did you hesitate?
No, because I don't know.
Was it a good one?
No. I really don't know. My memory. My first impression was. I can't remember well.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely because I think like I was so nervous, so my nerves kind of just like blacked out my mind, like in honesty. But I was like, oh, he looks different. And oh, I'm glad he's not very short. Because many people will lie about how tall they are, and I'm very tall. So, yeah, you turned out to be not short. Yeah, I don't know if you are exactly the height you said you were. Yeah?
I think so. Maybe.
You say I lied and said I'm...
Yeah, you lied.
And then I'm actually taller than
Yeah.
But no, I'm converting from feet and inches to centimeters, so...
Yeah, definitely I have to say you're tall.
Yeah, of course.
Because she said it's similar.
Similar height.
As me. But actually, it was way taller. Not way taller. Feels way taller than me.
I think I look tall.
Yeah.
We're almost the same height. Like very close to the same height. But I think just how my body proportions are, I just look and feel taller regardless. I am tall, but I think because I have very long legs, so I look even more taller. It is the illusion, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. We're kind of basic.
Yeah.
As you see, we communicate in English, so our nicknames are English, which are just babe and baby, or Tuggy in Korean.
Tuggy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and we have to say it together. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Me.
J. Why is it
나 아니야?
너 아니야?
아니야?
아닌데?
이거? I think it was me. Oh, I think you said first.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, you said first.
I definitely said it
first.
first.
Yeah, you said first. Yeah, I remember that. My memory is blurry.
It's okay, me too. At the beginning of our relationship was quite interesting. Yeah, yes. So that's why we have many fuzzy recollections. A year and a half. A year. Yeah, a year.
Yeah, I think so.
In general, we don't argue much. Like, of course, we argue and we don't, like, we have our differences, whatever, but there's people who, like, argue every day. Or, like, their arguments last a very long time. Like, I would say just the other day, that was probably the longest we were mad at each other, which lasted, like, 4 hours.
Yes.
Like, 4 hours or so. Yeah, that was, like, the longest. Normally, when we argue, we solve it quite quickly. Yeah. I think we just, one of us says sorry first.
Yeah.
Normally the person who was wrong,
yes.
They realize they're wrong quite fast, and then we just say sorry. And then we always talk about it, and then say like, oh, this is how I felt. Yeah. And I would say probably, honestly, 90% of them probably start with me. Because Min is very mellow and doesn't like raise his voice. Like, I don't really raise my voice, but my tone gets very rude. And, like, yeah. And I talk, and then it really hurts Min's feelings, and I feel bad. But I talk to him, like, what are you doing? I'm, like, very, like...
My heart broken.
Oh, sorry. Min does jiu-jitsu and judo, and he got hurt and got a hairline fracture in his arm. He had to wear this sling thing, and at the time, this was the very beginning of our relationship, and he pretty much needed care to do everything. Like, couldn't dry his hair, and it was hard to wash, and like he had to wrap it up. That was a very difficult time. Cause like we were, no, don't say sorry, baby. Like we were just together, like very new couple, and normally like it's like honeymoon phase. Like we just like go to the movies and walk in the park. But I have to do therapy on your arm at 11 o'clock at night before I go to work. So, yeah, that was a quite difficult time.
The most difficult time that I had was the previous house. Like, size of the house is like half of this house. And when she went to workplace, it was kind of very far.
Yeah.
It took like an hour and 30 minutes to go there and they come back like almost over 3 hours. So every time she came home, she didn't feel good, very exhausted. So I didn't know how to like make you feel happy. Yeah.
So I got two. One might not be a habit. One is he does this with his nose, like. And another one would be while he's eating, when the pieces get smaller, he takes even smaller bites. So in the beginning, it's normal size bites, but as he eats more of it, the amount is less. So he, in the end, is like nibbling on the last piece until the end. I'm guessing to save it. Savor it till the end. But I don't know if that's necessarily a habit, but he does that, and it's quite funny because I eat very fast.
She scratches her nose with her ring, which I did with my hand. She has a ring here, and she scratches her nose with the little stone, like.
Yeah. But it's just because it's there. I have rings in both of my fingers, my pointer ring. So you just do this, but mine is there.
You can avoid your ring.
Okay. It's more efficient. Gets the job done better.
Okay. It's when I drive a car. Yeah, she often tells you in a very different way. She called my name. Like, Sangmin. Pretty much, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I know what I'm doing.
What do you do?
But I think it's fine. I think I'm a pretty good driver.
You are, baby, you are. Yes.
Yeah, but when you drive, you're kind of like very sensitive.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, what annoys me?
What annoys you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is I'm an introvert. And I think men is like half-half.
Yes.
I would say you're half introvert, half not. Like you have no problems with communicating with people. But anyways, as an introvert, being by yourself gives you energy. When you're around people, your energy gets drained. So I come home and obviously Min is here, so I'm with Min. We watch shows, we eat dinner, do whatever. That doesn't bother me, but at the end of the day, when we're laying down and I'm on my phone, just watching, doing my own thing, this is my time. But Min is a loving person and really just wants to always be affectionate. And so the minute I turn around, he'll jump over. What are you doing? What are you doing? Or he'll like lay on top of me and like look at my phone. Like this. You don't do it as much now, but sometimes you just do it because that's who you are. And you're just like, what are you doing? I'm like, man, I just want to watch it by myself. And you're like, okay. You just go back. Physically, oh, there's so many.
Stop.
Stop. What kind of stuff is that? Okay, I'm gonna say 2, but no more than 2. Okay. First, his teeth. His teeth are so great. And then I would say the second thing would be his eyes.
I would say your legs.
I knew
Can I say
it.
that?
I knew it. Yeah, you can, baby. I knew you can.
Yeah, it's very unique because in Korea you cannot really find like people who has these legs. I don't know the word like tight. You know,
What?
you know, like
Pretty much, I have thick thighs
and strong,
yes.
very strong.
For your personality, I think my favorite would definitely be that you're very mellow. When you're angry, it's not like raw, you know, like, and like you really know how to handle when I'm like angry or when I'm like being stupid. Then you join along. Like I think that matches very well. So I guess in general, your whole personality is great. I don't know what I'm saying. But I think, yeah, you balance me out very well.
I think you are very caring, but it's not fake caring, it's real caring. You know, but some people do like
맞아.
care
맞아.
to make people like them.
Mm.
But I think she really cares like other people. I can feel she cares like genuinely other people, which are like really like love the most. I can feel.